Hi, this is Charlie. Welcome to our last lecture. Uh, Let me share my screen and we can get started, okay? And there should be a short lecture tonight. Uh, do this. Okay, so we are on we have gone through all the modules and now we're at the final, okay? I think we're a little ahead and I'm going to go over the dates because I think we skipped spring break. So if you've stayed up to date with the lectures, then you may be a little bit ahead, and hopefully you can complete the final maybe in a week and then have a little bit longer break. If not, that's okay. So the final, it's required. The final exam's a recap of selected questions from quizzes 1 through 7. So I haven't checked lately, but I have been checking all along in the semester, and the quiz grades are excellent. So I don't anticipate any issues. Okay, with this final. You'll have two attempts at the final exam. The second attempt will only cover questions you got incorrect the first time. Now, I went and re-looked over the final exam. I don't even think there's a time limit on it. But just to make sure when you start the exam, if there's a time limit, it will tell you. I can't start on my end, but I don't believe there's a time limit. So just be conscious of that when you start it. Okay, so two attempts. If you uh, got something wrong on the first attempt, you get a second shot at the ones you got wrong. Okay, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so let's go over some important dates. So for the spring 2026 semester, there's a reading day. No classes or finals May 7th. And then the finals are from May 8th to May 14th. So please try to complete all the coursework and the final by May 14th. That will give me a couple days to catch up on the late assignments and grade them, okay? If you're not going to be able to make it by May 14th to complete the assignments and the final, please drop me an email. I need to know. What I'm going to need to know is what assignments you have left to complete and whether you can complete them within a couple of days beyond the 14th. If you cannot, then I can give you an incomplete. I'm hoping that you don't get an incomplete because, and that you can get all the assignments done because uh, it's an introductory course, and I don't want to give it incomplete because I want you to go on with your life for the other courses that you're going to take. And lots of times, incompletes do not work out. I've given out incompletes in other courses that I lecture in, and I'll be honest with you, students usually don't find the time to complete the courses because then the next semester you have other courses and then you also got to complete this course and it's just too much work. So try to complete everything by the 14th. So we have a couple of weeks left. No more lectures in this course, so hopefully that you can. So I'd just like to thank everyone who took this course. I don't think it's easy getting an education and taking a course online. Uh, Especially an introductory course if you haven't, especially if you haven't worked on some of these topics. Uh, I don't think that's easy. So I have a lot of respect for everyone who took this course, and hopefully uh, that you also learned a little bit about LLMs and how you can use them to help educate yourself and to come up with solutions. Because I think that is the future, right? I think the future is that you have to self-educate yourself. Always be researching and educating yourself, right? I don't think you can just rely upon a class to educate yourself in a certain topic. And I think at work, if they give you something to do, I don't think you can say, well, I can't do it because I didn't have training in that area. I don't think that's a wise idea. I think if you're given a task and you haven't worked on it before and you have some knowledge that you need to acquire, maybe go about researching how to gain that knowledge, either through online resources or even through the LLM, right? So that's what I've learned through my career. So again, I wish everyone lots of luck in their career. Don't hesitate to connect with me, send me an email. I'm also on LinkedIn. We could always stay in touch. I thoroughly enjoyed lecturing this class and hope everyone has a wonderful career. Okay, take care and have a good night. Does anybody have any questions before I go? Okay, I don't think there's too many people on. Okay, good night.